Okay, it's the Morning Brew with Amber Hendren, Larry Aarons. Our good friend from the South Broadway Cultural Center is with us, Augustine Romero. He is the gallery coordinator, program manager for the South Broadway Cultural Center, and they always do some amazing art, and good to have you back, Augustine.
Thanks for having me here today.
You bet. Well, you have a cool job, by the way.
Thank you.
I was just thinking the same thing.
He does have a pretty cool job.
He really does, yeah.
You get to create all this stuff in your gallery there, and I like that. So, what are we doing now?
Well, June 12th, we have this art show called Against Prevailing Winds, and there's a group of artists, and one of the artists is Maria Yoon, who's going to show a documentary that she made called The Korean Bride. And Maria Yoon, the Korean Bride, and she's a performance artist. And so we're going to highlight that documentary the same night from 7 to 8 with Q&A from 8 after.
I think we have a little preview, Amber.
Oh, good.
So let's take a look at the video of a preview of this documentary.
Meet a woman from New York City.
My official name is Maria Yoon, but I'm better known as Maria the Korean Bride.
She's legitimately asking what our views are of marriage. So what better way to share our story with someone who's asking the question? It just seemed like a no-brainer.
Maria Yoon has come to Hawaii to do something that very few, if any, people do.
She had to go through all vanishing stuff to get that really nice thing.
And that nice thing is what?
Being married with a rich guy named Prince Charming.
That's just part of the documentary, right?
Yeah, it's part of the documentary, and it's about her search to define what marriage is, and she's a single Korean Asian woman who's exploring all the possibilities and difficulties of finding marriage, and so she goes around, marries different people, 50 states basically.
She married 50 different men.
Yeah,
Is that right?
well, yeah, she travels around, and it's about doing impromptu weddings, and questioning the whole institution of marriage and what it means, and talking to people about it.
That's interesting.
It's going to be fascinating, and I think when you know, you know.
Right, right.
And I had one that wasn't right, and I knew, and then I found the right one, and I knew. So yeah, follow your gut. It's horrible to make the wrong decision in that department. It's very, very difficult.
So it's a pretty good documentary, and it's free. I hope we have a good audience that night.
Good. So that opens June 12th.
Right, from 7 to 8.
Very good.
And our art reception's from 6 to 8, so there's a overlapping period there.
And she's going to be here to present this?
Yeah, she arrives on the 12th.
I see.
Cool.
What an experience. What else? You're doing an additional exhibit, or is this it?
Yeah, it's called Against Prevailing Winds, and it's a group of artists who are kind of all making artwork in an area that isn't very traditional in a sense. So it's a good collection of a wide range of possibilities.
So that opens the same night?
Same night, yeah. It's overlapping, and the reason why we have these overlapping events is we're calling it the Night of the Arts, and the idea is if you could come for like the movie or the art show, maybe you might stay and visit the other. So it's just to keep our audience there and
keep them engaged.
Yeah. So it's been going pretty good, actually.
You have a lot of people that follow what you do there, don't you?
It's starting to grow.
Yeah, you got some fans.
Yeah, it's starting to work out, and it's been really nice. And this show is going to be a very exciting show. So I hope all you guys are able to come out that night.
It's one of the best galleries in the city. And
I feel like
it
is.
It's just a little gem of our community.
Thank you, yes.
Thank you, Augustine. You're always doing something fascinating over there.
And they keep us busy.
Yeah, you sure do. Like I said, you have a cool job.
Thank you.
Augustine Romero is the gallery curator for the South Broadway Cultural Center, and they always have an amazing art project going on, and this one's no exception. It opens June 12th.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be super.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? There's still more.
Oh, good.
We have a final cup.
Great.
More coffee.
Do
more
not go
Morning
away.
Brew. It's on the way. Back in a sec.